Happy Thursday, cuties! I don't know why Thursday's happy. It's technically the middle of the week for me, for my work week. So, hooray! I have some good classes today and one potentially painful class. But that's, you know, early teenagers for you, I guess. Yeah, I have to go to work now. I started this video and then I didn't have anything to say, so good job, me. So, yep. Nope. Lovely sounds in the morning here. Beautiful. It's like waking up to violins and twittering birds. Yeah. Time to go home. Long day. Long day. But it works. It's fun. Hooray! We're back home. Hooray for joy. I can make dinner now. Before I go make dinner though, there's a funny thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I don't know if this is the universe giving me a sign or what, or if it's just a weird coincidence. It's nothing about really Japan though. Well, it kind of is. But, so a week or two ago, I was asked to go like just chat with a student and who had a question about a certain Spanish food. And she asked me to spell it, and that was difficult because I couldn't remember the spelling, but I looked it up and I was right, so it's okay. But the food was a paella. Have you guys ever heard of paella? The only reason I know paella is from an old project of mine back in the 7th grade. So it was mentioned that a couple weeks ago with this student, right? Didn't think about it again. And then I had another class a couple days later with a guy student, a male student, a man. And he was telling me about when he went to Spain, he had a dish and he couldn't remember the dish name. And I just mentioned paella and he's like, oh yeah, it was paella. So that was number 2, paella number 2. And today, class, I spoke with another student, and she's going on a trip to Europe soon. I asked her where she's going. She's going to France and Italy and Spain. I'm like, well, that's cool. What are you looking forward to doing in France and what in Italy and in Spain? And in Spain, she said, I'm looking forward to eating paella. What is up with all the paellas? Now, the funny thing about paella and me, my mother is probably already laughing her butt off watching this because she knows. Back in the 7th grade, I had to do a project in my, it wasn't geography, social studies, that's what it's called, social studies class. And everyone had to have a partner and pick a country. And so my partner and I decided, wow, does my arm look white? Anyway, my partner and I decided to do the country Spain. So we did all this research and stuff, and there was different ways you could present your project. Like you could present it as an essay or something. But we, eternal nerds, decided to make a video and pretend we were in Spain doing a news report about Spain, like a Travel Channel thing. Can you tell that the video thing, this was from a long time ago and I make videos and it's terrible. We still have it on VHS and hopefully it never sees the light of the internet. But so we're filming it and I'm basically Miss Reporter lady and we go around and we went to the lake that I used to take Lucy on walks. That's where we filmed it, pretending like it was Spain. I don't know why we thought that lake was going to be Spain, but it was Spain. And at one point I have to talk about the food of Spain. And one of the foods was paella. But I could not pronounce paella for the life of me. And my mom was there trying to tell me how to pronounce it. And I just couldn't get it. And when we were doing the take, I got so frustrated that I basically screamed paella at the camera. So I was like listing, so Spanish food, there's many Spanish foods that are quite tasty, blah, blah, blah. And I just listed foods, and I don't remember the other ones, but I just remember going, paella, at the camera. And that's on film, me screaming, paella. And it was really, really funny. And then later I tried to do a Spanish accent, and it was terrible and turned Irish. I cannot do a Spanish accent. So, plus, looking back, that was probably some form of cultural appropriation that I have since learned. Please forgive my 12-year-old self for being an idiot. But, yeah. There was me. That's the story of Q and the paella. And it's coming back. It's attacking me again. Is there a sign? Is there something I should know? Am I supposed to be going to Spain? Should I make a paella? I don't even know what goes in a paella. I don't even know. What goes in a paella? Have you ever had paella? That's the question of the day. Have you ever had paella and has something like haunted you for your life? So paella is something I guess that is now haunting me forever and ever. So that was fun. And the worst part about our video was at the very end, we decided to do a little joke. And so please remember that this was like the late 90s when a very popular horror movie came out called The Blair Witch Project. And we decided to do a spoof at the very end where we're in the woods. And I said, thank you for watching SGEGTV13. That was our thing, because that was the initials of our names. And blah, 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 now we'll see you next week. Okay, everyone, let's wrap it up. And my partner's name was Liz, and I went, Liz, Elizabeth! And screamed like how you did with Josh in the movie. And I got really close to the camera, and I did the, I'm really sorry for Elizabeth's mom and my mom. I did the whole thing. It was really ridiculous. And I remember showing that to the class and just being completely embarrassed the entire time. So there's a look into my 7th grade self, how ridiculously stupid I was back then, and still am. Let's be honest. Nothing's really changed all that much except my awareness for cultural appropriation. Oh, dear Lord. What is wrong with me? Anyway, I'm gonna go make dinner now. Bye.